off. I ran out of pepper. If he knows him, and knock his nose off. If he holding him since so long, just passing him, cut his toes off. Much faster to come up. If he ratting him, cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws, spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blood torch, spending new money for the old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you, like Cardi done told you. You think this a game? I brought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. I is that daughter.
Part of the Yoda, with the song for the culture. I'm on a house in Miami. And I'm lying, that's cheap. I bought it in bulk here. My lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called them and offered them closure. Then I pulled off in the road. I thought that I told you, but the talking was over.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
And now the DH, Mike Cameron. That's off the inside corner, and we are underway. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hines under it, nabs it, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Friedel makes the catch, and that. Now the third baseman, Noel V. Marte. In the air to left center. Williams sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Reese Hines, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
Swing and a slow roller. Throw to first in time. Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Tyler Stevenson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs. And one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Kinsler sizes this one up. And that's the third out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Green back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there.
That's the ball. 2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. And that one clips the corner. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. This is Willie Castro. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over.
Fans another, and that's 3. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. And that one clips the corner. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Jose Trevino in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. No score here in the second. That one at triple digits.
1 and 2's the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Austin Hayes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
Well, they're looking to get on.
And he got him. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan. And now the first baseman, Ian Kinsler. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at bat. Finish this off.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose. So
caught him looking for the K. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Cameron swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one misses. Ball 1. Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out to short. Castro sends it to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Strike 2.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. On to first. Ball game. 2-0 your And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Inside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
No outs. Runner on second. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Well done behind the dish. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. First pitch misses. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw. Runner around third. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jalen Beeks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This is Willie Castro. Check swing.
Ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Gurriel handles the chance. Now it's the DH, Jorge Posada. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Mike Trout stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Trout checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Man at second. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Gurriel handles the chance, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Pedro Martinez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In the air to left down the line, and a couple of quick outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albie's had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to
2
chase.
balls, 1 strike.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3-1.
3 balls,
1 out,
1
bases
strike.
empty. Popped up. Marte. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's going to be Ted Williams. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Ripped to short. Perdomo on to first. And that will end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, and Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Martinez back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Luke Weaver will take over here. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third. Inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Bryce Jarvis. And it's fouled away. Jarvis, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nope. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
One down, base is empty. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 4-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is foul back. 2 down, nobody on. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Fought off foul. Just missed. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
And that skips into dirt.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Now the 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. McCarthy in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Roger Clemens. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Clips the corner, and this one is off and running. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's caught for the out. Ted Williams, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. That one outside. And the count now even up. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now here is Gil Hodges. And that
Nope, that's the ball.
misses. And that's ball one. 2 outs, base is empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. Back there. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Carlos Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Willie Castro stands in now and watches strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Bottom of the first. Leading off, Gil Hodges. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. First pitch, not close.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Beltran in position. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. Ted Williams will hit next. That one in triple digits.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Smith over to first in time. That's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Jorge Posada. And that misses. And that is ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Check swing, and he went 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Trout. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Just missed. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Bottom half of inning number 2. This is Willie Castro. Martinez back to work. And that one sliced foul. The wind and the pitch. Liner snagged at first. Carlos Santana digs in now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Missed with a changeup. 2-0. A sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Now a chance for Colton Keith.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Fouled off to the right. Two outs. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first offering is not close.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And that one ripped to left. Williams makes the grab, and that is that.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going.
Back here in Denver, on to the 3rd inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that's way high. Ball 1. Albies in his 8th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. On the ground, Keith to first, and Albies is retired. So the batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And a swing and a miss there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Digging in, Ted Williams. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's already homered in this game. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Ball,
off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Up and in, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here comes Corey Seager.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Check swing, called strike. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
One ball, 1 strike.
Candelario, the lead runner at second. Seager at first with no outs. Struck him out looking. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 1 out. And that's fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Ted Williams. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. First and second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. And he steps off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Santana collects, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Posada stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Castro. On to first. That ends the frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Willie Castro. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next to hit, Carlos Santana. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find his zone. Colt Keith getting ready to hit.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2-0.
In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Buxton up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Walked his first time. Danny Coulombe takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 balls,
in the dirt. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. Here's Corey Seager. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Now one missed. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But
oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. So 2 down. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. That's a walk. Tried another knuckle curve, but it missed for ball 4.
We'll just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Always we know.
Back here at Coors Field. And now batting Mike Trout. Clemens back to work. That one at triple digits.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and misses, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And that one fouled off. This one smashed down the right field line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
3-2 now. Chases the fastball up. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. Ground ball left side. It's in and out of his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. Carlos Santana now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball inside.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran moving under it. Puts it away for the out. So man aboard. And now Colton Heath. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And there's a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball two.
Goes down looking. And now the right fielder, Byron Buxton. A changeup missing. Ball. One.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And here is Carlos Beltran. Beltran goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Not and it's 1-0. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. At the plate, Gil Hodges. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-2. So now it's Corey Seager. First pitch misses. New pitcher now, Josh Hader.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. That's a little bit low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one hit to right. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Hodges, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
That one inside, and the count now 2-0. In the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Trout is there. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started, and now Carlos Santana. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now at the plate, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So now here's the DH, Jorge Posada. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, called strike. And that just misses. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one moves his feet. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Carlos Santana will hit next. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 10-2. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Keith. That misses, and that's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Now it's the right fielder, Byron Buxton. That one fouled off. This to third. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Buxton. 2 outs, base is empty. Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. That one almost got him. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
The 1-1. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Beltran makes his way towards it, and there's 2 down.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Off the plate, 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and the count's full. And down on strike. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Corey Seager. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-2. Now, Gil Hodges. Here's a rocket out to left. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one missing inside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And downstairs. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't.
And the batter now, Ted Williams. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Man at second. To the right side. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's now 12-2.